What's happening? What's happening? It's kind of crazy, man.
I'm getting caught up into a little bit of what it is, just the reality of what what our real problem is. Yours and mine and yours. What our real issues are. Um, and through these, there is uh perhaps not those, but through the lessons and learning and digging deep, we are all learning together. It's a lot of things I have figured out, a lot of things I've studied, a lot of the shit some things you study and forget. And I would be glad to forget this crap, tell you the truth and just move on with my life. But the minute you forget, you're gonna get sucked back in. You got to move on with your life and build your life up, do the best you can. But I'm that you can't kill it. You can heal, but it's always gonna be like a scar there. It's always gonna be able to be sensitive or whatever. It be reactivated. Pieces of that. Man, if you ever seen Black Lightning, I don't really know what to compare it with, or that other shit with David. Like a part of that is gonna always be with you. You can keep that bitch prisoner in the basement of your mind, uh, in the attic, or in the prison, or in the safe. To me, it's like a weed. Like if you born from somebody that's that way, unfortunately, I think it's just a burden. It's always a piece there. It's always a constant work to be better than that, to not have any of that in you. It ain't just no magic like, oh, I'm healed. Ta-da. Congratulations. All right, here's your healing certificate. Now you can go on and live happily ever after. Not not quite. Not quite. It's an ongoing process, but I believe, I honestly don't know for sure, that it gets better. And I was reading an article the other day about, I have it on here too, about I'm gonna tell you why therapy is broken. Um, I'm gonna run through this briefly. Hopefully this works out. I might not. I might be messing up. An hour a week in the shrink's office is increasingly treated as a prerequisite for a healthy, happy life. There we imagine friends, learn new coping skills, and enemies realize the errors of their ways. Everyone is healed. Therapy has been marketed as a panacea for all kinds of issues, from fixing a bad personality to ending racism. Refusing to seek treatment becomes a red flag. Exactly. This is the kind of shit I be talking about. Like, I could have wrote this article. This is a very good, like, because it says everything I like. It's the truth. I don't know if I agree with every single thing in this article, but it's the truth. That's the truth. Everything it said is the truth. And it's false hope. If it was so good, for if it was so good, it'd be helping more people. And people would just understand that. Really, as a matter of fact, you don't have to sell people on good, like, say like it, oh man, anything that tastes good, people know it's good, and you don't have to really, you have to sell them on up to an extent. But once they know that it's good, the message is passed on. Everybody know cotton candy is sweet. Nobody don't question it. Everybody like it now. It might rot your teeth out. You might have to quit it because there's something else, other components to it. But you don't have to sell me on something that's real. You have to sell that water's wet. You don't have to sell me on if I exercise, I'm gonna get healthier at the very least. I most likely lose weight if I'm consistent with it. If I add a resistance to it, I'll get some muscle tone. I'll get strength. The more I do, the better I eat. Thing like that. You could sell people on. You got to do that work. You know, if you do it, you will get the results. I mean, there's some different factors in there, but there's a guarantee. If you do that shit, I can't guarantee how quick or not or whatever. It depends on your amount of effort, your amount of consistency. It's going to take time, but if you do it and keep doing it and you dedicated to it, you're going to get results. There's no question about it. You know, you start writing, you're gonna be a better writer. You start reading, you're gonna be a faster reader. You're gonna read better understanding. That's a fact. And I can just go on with all kind of other shit. This shit ain't necessarily no measurable progress with this. They be lying to us. You got to help yourself. And it's an industry, and it's full of propaganda, like many other things. Like the things, I don't even want to say it, the jabs and things, like if you don't do that, you crazy. Something wrong with you. You the problem. You the nut. Like that's the normal. So they shame you and act like that's abnormal when all the while, no, putting foreign substances in my body for no good reason is what's abnormal. We should be healthier, and we have a better chance of fighting off these diseases and germs and bacteria. It's about healthy. It's about what you eat. It's about hygiene and cleanliness and all of that. I'm gonna go on. I'm getting this shit together. I'm learning how to work these programs. So I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe not right now, but it's coming. Let me go on with this. Um, okay, so right, they shame you, and it's a red flag now if you refuse treatment. What's wrong with you? You don't want to go to and all the while you be going to some garbage ass therapy. We as black people got to get a special kind of therapy, man. You can't just go to anything. While fluency in therapy, speak is all but mandatory. Professional health has even infiltrated our leisure hours. Reality TV shows like couples therapy, podcasts, from This Is Dating to Where Should We Begin, and Therapy in a Box, card games, some actually designed by psychoanalysts. About Unfortunately, as anyone who has actually tried it can tell you, therapy often sucks. And I have tried it, and I told y'all many times, it's bullshit to me. It sucks. They haven't helped. They take the woman's side, and this automatically take the woman's side because 9 times out of 10 is a woman, and they're biased and just predisposed. They can't help to go with, but to go with the sister code is powerful. Yeah, my damn attorney going with, my female attorneys was going with the woman code, man. Like on the real. So it doesn't matter what their profession is or whatever. Like that's a problem. It can be a problem. Obviously all women ain't with the code, but mm, we'll see. Obviously, maybe not so obvious. Well, it seems to be that. Wait, I don't know if it's obvious. I don't want to, there I go, like second guessing and third guessing and shit. You know how that is. Anywhere from 50 to 75% of people who go to therapy report some benefit, but at least 5% of clients get worse. And for people in marginalized groups, harmful outcomes may be even more common. Are you hearing me? For people from marginalized groups, harmful outcomes, not fit, not no benefit, harmful, not neutral, harmful. You may get more harm out. This is an article, and wherever it is, some kind of it's data, it's database, maybe loosely anywhere they percentage in it where they getting they. This is from Wired. This is from the Wired, Wired.com. You can check the article out. The article is Why Therapy is Broken. Harmful outcomes. The remainder report. It's a report. Oh, no. The remainder of people report. Well, yeah, they're reporting. So it's based on whatever. Read the article. And I'm just filling in the gaps of this, what we need to do and why it's on you and why more and more. I ain't gonna make every title of everything that you're on your own, but you're on your own.